Welcome home, beautiful. I'm Serenity Ravenwolf, the harmonious relationship catalyst from lovehealshumanity.com and serenityravenwolf.com, healing humanity with love. I'd like to share with you a heartfelt reverie on the topic of the choice of surrender. Due to the relaxing nature of the words that follow, it is recommended you listen to this when it is safe to slow down and go within. Night arrives, and I give myself permission to allow the nothingness to envelop me as I surrender and dissolve into the serenity and rest of darkness. I consciously release all the valleys and rivers I wish to cross, and images of my past, present, and some distant future. I allow myself the gift of rest, returning to the rhythmic calmness of my breath, the stillness of my mind, the heavenly dance of the night's curious dreams. I leave the dream of the 3D matrix to wake as the fullness of my multi-dimensional self. When my consciousness returns to my body and I wake in the morning, gently re-entering the dream of the 3D matrix, easily slipping back into my mind's voice, I dress in more than just clothing, comparable to a sleepwalker unconsciously walking as part of the dream. I add all of the things I neatly placed on my bedside while I slept, and look outside the window longingly for my place in the stars. For a moment, a quiet, knowing inner voice whispers the harmonious melody. There is more to life than what you hear, see, and experience. A different way of being. I recognize I am the one weighing myself down. Subconsciously, I adorn myself as I do a Christmas tree in yesterday's news. The rejuvenation I have earned from my sleep is quickly exchanged for old paradigms and beliefs, and heavy, worn-out ideas of what my life could look like if only I could somehow get to where I was going. I walk invisibly cocooned with all of the things I wish to control. I think that by keeping these things close, I will be able to manage them. If I keep my worries in plain sight, I will have less chance of them coming true. When in fact, the very act of doing so is causing me to live in the places I am trying to avoid. Planet Earth is a cause and effect reality. That which I give my attention, energy, and focus to, either consciously or unconsciously, I get more of. Surrender means to yield, to give oneself up to some influence, coarse emotion, relinquish control, to wave the white flag. Such a beautifully divine word. When working with the universal laws, control is an illusion. The only thing constant is change, and change means I can expand and evolve at a pace that is comfortable for me. Metaphorically, desiring control over things is like paddling a canoe upstream against the powerful current, where surrendering to the flow of loving guidance of the universe is like paddling a canoe downstream with the current. Imagining the ease and flow that surrendering brings into my life. Surrendering to the flow never involves putting or keeping myself in an unsafe situation. I am the most important thing in my reality. I am true to myself first and foremost. I am enveloped, floating in a river of cosmic plasma carried from the stars into my mother's womb and grounded deep within the heart of Mother Gaia. If I deliberately release my need for controlling the flow and stop myself from worrying about rocks I may hit, I allow divine grace to enter my life. The more I trust the journey itself the more fluid and joyful life becomes. The more I constrict, the denser I become. The more worry and burden I pick up along the way, the more I sink to the bottom of the river like the very rocks I am trying to avoid. Then I ground myself in the turbulent water rather than allowing myself to be carried to the cool, calm waters. On an ECG machine, the brain wave patterns for fear and excitement are the same. What if fear is only misinterpreted excitement? Instead of feeling fear for all that may come bouncing forth from the unknown, feel curious, intrigued, delighted even. I can even choose to feel excitement that something new is being born in every second, at every turn. What I've been trying so hard to avoid or hold in place may in fact be my dreams coming into form. There will be moments in my life that will seem like chaos and disharmony. If I look throughout the history of humanity, chaos and disharmony are the birthing process of another way of being, and ultimately a new harmony. When this happens, remember, it is the universe reordering my life to match what I am calling forth. For the universe responds to all voices. Most are incoherent. Therefore, it is important for my heart, mind, and desires to be clear and aligned. This is a moment to continue to stay true to me, to keep moving forward toward this new harmony, and to be excited, knowing this is but a passing moment of discomfort, as I am in the birthing process of a more vibrationally aligned, yummy reality. I may be called upon to release all that has ceased to serve and support me. This includes people, places, and things. The less attachment I have to everything, the freer I am. Lovingly support me through this birthing process. Keep faith, trust, and in a moment, this new, yummy reality is mine to embrace and interact with. Continue doing my best to create and bring forth my best life with focused intention. Keep my vibration high by doing things that feed my soul. Never give up in the face of adversity or stress, for this too shall pass. Close my eyes now. Take 3 deep breaths, grounding deeper and deeper into the earth with each new breath, breathing in the diamond violet flame, transmuting all shadow and darkness into light, light, light on my out-breath. Feel how Mother Earth loves me and I love her. Notice how good it feels to be in my skin. Present with the life force living within, bringing into my awareness any tension in my body, in my neck, my lower back and shoulders. These places of tension is where I've been holding a secret fear that I'm not supported, that I have been forgotten, that life does not love me, that I am failing. See how these fears have ceased to serve me. Acknowledging that all this has been weighing me down, and I choose, even if for just a moment, to surrender. Take a moment, embrace the peace entering to lovingly hold me. Now, imagine cutting the ties to these tense places and release them into the trash can of the universe to transmute into the atoms and molecules of light it is and return to from whence it came. Relax, each new breath going deeper and deeper into relaxation and becoming more full and pleasureful. I am being asked to surrender to the beauty unfolding, the beauty blossoming. This is where everything has been guiding me all along. Surrender to the beautiful flow of the universe. When I open my eyes and in the morning, I feel the rush of consciousness flood back into my body. Smile, knowing I am a champion of champions, moving forward toward my dream life because I have embodied the universal law of surrender. I am here as a loving presence in my life. Surrender, beloved, surrender.